thank you for coming. My name is Krystyna Lutolach, and I would like to greet everybody gathered here, especially organizers, speakers, students. Thank you for coming. There is a lot of men here, and that much appreciated because, as most of you probably know, the occasion is Women's Day. So thank you. Thanks for organizing this. Thank you for thinking about us. Thank you for the beautiful roses that ladies get today. And I would like to thank the men on behalf of all women who study here, who work here. It's really nice that you remember. We have a few speakers today, so I won't be taking much of your time. I would like to call the first speaker, the person who will introduce the topic and give an opening speech, Mr. Ali Şengül, the coordinator of Vistula Prep School. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I didn't know that you like me so much. Well, actually it's a really different feeling to talk to people on an International Women's Day as a man. When I received the invitation for giving this speech, I got confused. I didn't know what to say. But after all, I gathered something, and I think I will do the beginning. Well, first of all, I would like to welcome all of you warmly on the behalf of the organizing committee, and I would like to thank them once again for inviting me here. Well, I know that there will be also students who will be giving presentations, so I will not go that much into the detail. What I would like to share with you is a brief definition of a woman, which I found very interesting. Woman was created as a magnificent example of affection with respect to her inner faculties. Affection is a part of her temperament and nature by creation. A woman of this pure nature, if not spoiled by mistaken interference, always thinks of affection, speaks of affection, sits and stands in affection, watches those around her in affection throughout her life, and offers glassfuls of affection to everybody. At the same time, she suffers for them from within, from inside, yes, due to her refinement and sincerity. She cares for everybody, for her parents, siblings, friends, and all relatives, and when the time comes, for her spouse or children. As she shares pleasure, delight, and joy, she blooms like a rose, with sweet smiles for those around her. Upon seeing grief and sorrow, she grows pale, withers, and groans with pain. I know that this was too much of literature, but well, as the next thing, I would like to share some quotations, and then I'll finish my speech, okay? So, the first one is by Joseph Conrad. Being a woman is a terribly difficult task, since it consists principally of dealing with men. I know that the men might be angry with me at that point. The next one, women's guess is much more accurate than a man's certainty, by Rudyard Kipling. Well, there is another thing to mention, of course, which is the history of all times and of today especially teaches that women will be forgotten if they forget to think about themselves. So women also should think about themselves, right? The next one. Well, all of us, no matter how big or how small, male or female, we all owe our lives to a woman. And as the last, I would like to say, every home, every heart, every feeling, every moment of happiness is incomplete without women. Only women can complete this world. Thank you.
Can you hear me well? Yeah, okay. So many truths spoken just in a few minutes. No, that's overwhelming, but thank you very much. Thank you for the speech. Thank you for these very important quotations and to show that we are thinking about ourselves and that we are appreciating ourselves as well. I would like to invite our speakers for today. So the first pair of speakers, right, will be Anna Dmitrowicz and Diana Lis for Poland. Thank you.
Aha, dobra, tu jest. Ja mu zacznę, tak? F5, tak? No to zacznie zaraz tam. Can you help us? Nie, no już jest, Jana, już jest. Ale jeszcze ten masz.
So hello everyone, my name is Diana Lis and my colleague Anna Dmitrowicz, and I would like to first tell you about International Women's Day, how it happened that it became that day so important for women. So I guess that not many people know that this is the logo of International Women's Day. And I would tell you some background about history. International Women's Day existed in ancient Rome, and on this day the free women born free, they had a present from their husbands, and also slaves. They received some gifts, and and the founder, initiator of International Women's Day was Clara Zetkin, famous woman socialist of Germany. The first historical event came out on 8th of 1857, and it was associated with women fight for their rights. And the first one was celebrated in 1909, but the 8th March was launched on 1910, so this we can treat like the official one. In modern times, the Women's Day is official holiday in Poland, Afghanistan, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Belarus, Burkina Faso, Cambodia, China, Cuba, Georgia, Guinea-Bissau, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Laos, Macedonia, Madagascar, Moldavia, Mongolia, Nepal, Russia, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, Uganda, Ukraine, Uzbekistan, Vietnam, and Zambia. In some countries like Cameroon, Serbia, Bulgaria, and Chile, this day is not public, but men, of course, treat women in a nice way. And now we will move to Poland, how we celebrate that date in Poland, and I will let my friend to tell you about that.
So hello everyone, my name is Anna Dmitrowicz, like Diana introduced me before. I'll briefly say about Polish women and about what are the stereotypes. And first of all, I would like to say that this is stereotype, so none of you Polish girls needs to feel like this is accurate, for one. This is cultural stereotype, so we all know what it means, right? Okay, so let's start. First of all, Polish women is always highly respected in family structure. Raising children is high priority for women in Poland. Not for all, but for some, for sure. Polish woman maybe is expected is a bad word, but shall be full of love, full of compassion, and humble to close relatives, to family members. And family is very important for Polish women. It's a sort of key role for most of us. And also, Polish women value education really highly, so it's a significant matter as well. And now I will say a little bit about, Now I will say a little bit about Polish mother. So, as all of you know, Matka Polka is the equivalent of it, and it's a very famous stereotype in Poland. Mainly, if you ask a Polish woman what it means, she'll know how to answer. It's, according to contribution from Adam Mickiewicz, it was in 1830s, as far as I'm concerned, before the uprising. He wrote a kind of poem about Polish mother, and it was described as her suffering, her sacrifice for Polish children, for patriotic raising of children, and according to which woman is sacrificing herself and putting herself before anything else. So she's Matka Polka, she's a mother that will do anything to protect her child and to raise the child in a right way. Also, mothers in Poland are highly respected. They are put on pedestal by children. They're sort of even worshipped by children in Poland because obviously this is a person that gives you life, so you need to give her a certain level of respect. Also, mother needs to set up a good example for children in Poland. And Matka Polka is sort of like ingenious person, so what it means that she knows solution to every problem you have. Like, if you are ill, she'll give you medicines. If you suffer from any other disease, she'll help you out. And, you know, this is what mother should be like. And now I would like to... Now I'd like to say something about religious role model, which is Saint Mary. I'll just shortly say that some of women contribute to this model because obviously it's a religious model, and as we know in Poland, Christianity is main religion, so many women relate to it in some way, and they want to be humble, full of compassion and empathy, and they want to be good people. Now I'll say a little bit about Polish wives, how women act as Polish wives. So basically, for Polish women, a husband is as much important as children. They try to give all 100% of their efforts, of their free time to be good to her husband, to the household she creates. And stereotypically, of course, Polish woman is expected to cook well, local meals like pierogi ruskie or whatever. But of course, it's stereotype, so not all of us know how to do it. And of course, the important thing is that Polish women are faithful and devoted to their families, husbands, and you can count on them. Another thing, and the last would be that Polish women are seen in a certain way by the society, by older generations. It's all stereotypes, of course, but if you would search on the internet, you would see that Polish women are described as devoted to the family, first of all, caring, loving, and protective of their relatives, family members, and people that are in the closest environment. They are usually well-educated, because education is very important for us, and helpful in any matters. They are good mothers, good wives, and also good friends. Polish women have many friends, and they're lifetime friends. There's also a debate between stay-home mother and working mother, as well as Matka Polka and businesswoman. Diana will say some things about businesswoman type of mother, because all of the points that I mentioned about were just basically describing this model of Matka Polka, so of this perfect mother, and it's of course just stereotype. So now I'll give voice to Diana Lis.
Yes, what I would like to add, what Anna said, is that in Poland, Women's Day is mostly very well known and connected with communist times, when they were given some cloths, these red flowers. And on this occasion, there were published some posters which were very popular, because Władysław Gomułka, he said about women that there isn't today in Poland any area in which women do not play any major role. And Women's Day were obligatory in school, workplaces. And now I would like to introduce you some very famous women in the world, distinguished Polish women in the world. The first one, which I would like to mention, is Marie Sklodowska-Curie. And she was the first person honored with 2 Nobel Prizes. And she was professor, female professor, first one on the University of Paris, and she was buried in the Pantheon in Paris. She was so respected in the world, like a scientist, together with her husband, Peter Curie. Another one is Pola Negri, Polish actress, which was the first European actress invited to Hollywood movies, Hollywood world, and she was a great American star. She was playing in the movies together with Charlie Chaplin, Rudolph Valentino. Another one, Wisława Szymborska, the woman who was a Polish poet, essayist, translatant, and she won a Nobel Prize in Literature in 1906. Violetta Villas, a Polish and international cabaret star, singer, actress, composer, and songwriter. She was called the voice of the atomic age. She was compared to Ima Sumac. It was, I guess, some Latin star. And she was the first star of the Casino de Paris, a Dunes Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. Very respected woman in the world. Beautiful voice. Irena Szewińska, a Polish sprinter who was one of the world's foremost athletes for nearly 2 decades in multiple events. And she was the Olympic winner. She won 7 medals, 3 of them were gold. Agnieszka Holland, very respected director and screenwriter. This year, I guess, she was even, almost she won the Oscar. And she was directed the movie The Secret Garden. Urszula Dudziak, you can know her from a very famous song Papaya, and the song was very popular in 2007. Aneta Kręglicka, the first Polish woman who was representing Poland, and she became a Miss Universe, Miss World in 1989. Izabela Skorupko, the first Polish woman who played a role with Pierce Brosnan in the Bond movie GoldenEye. Kasia Smutniak, a Polish actress and model. She was starred in the movie with John Travolta, From Paris with Love. Alicja Bachleda-Curuś, another actress which makes a career in Hollywood movies. She was playing in Trade, Ondine, and Pan Tadeusz, it's a Polish hit. And she has a baby with Corinne Farrell, and they were together playing in Ondine. Anna Mucha, Polish actress who played in Steven Spielberg movie Schindler's List. And she won the Polish version of Dancing with Stars. Edyta Górniak, you can compare her voice with Whitney Houston, Celine Dion, and Mariah Carey. And she won the 2nd place in Eurovision Song Contest in 1994. Her song Once in a Lifetime you can know, One and One. And she released also English language album called Edyta Górniak, very beautiful voice. Dorota Rabczewska, she is very well known in Poland, and she tried make her career also international. Good, very nice talent. Edyta Herbuś won Eurovision Dance Contest in 2008. Sylwia Gruchała, a Polish fencer, she won medals at the World Championship in 1908, and she is very well known in this sport. Otylia Jędrzejczak, Polish swimmer, a champion from Athens 2004, and she is 3 times she broke the world record in the women's 200 meters butterflies. Justyna Kowalczyk, Polish cross-country skier, and she is the one who won the victories in all the most important sport events called the Big Crown, and she has the record for the most wins in Tour de Ski with 10 competitions won. Agnieszka Radwańska, professional tennis player, and she is the first Polish player in history to claim the World Tennis Association, Women Association. And there is a lot of models, Polish models, very well known in the world. Małgosia Bela, another one, Ania Rubik, she's the first top model in the world. The third one. Magdalena Frąckowiak, she worked in the Victoria's Secret fashion show. Joanna Bioch. Magdalena Strus. Joanna Krupa, she is a Polish actress model, but she has career in United States. And she was competed in American season, Dancing with the Stars, and in December 2009, PETA released a controversial ad of the model. Eva Minge, she is a clothes designer. She designed clothes for popular singers and actors. Joanna Przetatkiewicz, she is also a clothes designer, and she cooperates with Karl Lagerfeld. Grażyna Kulczyk, very successful businesswoman, wife of the richest man in Poland.
1 minute to go.
Malera Radowicz, she's very well known in Poland, singer. Justyna Steczkowska, Beata Kozidrak. Monika Brodka, she won Idol, and she's very well known even in international world.
Okay. Diana? Yeah?
Yes. And that's our beautiful, popular, famous in the world Polish woman. So I would like to thank you for listening us and enjoy. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. The timing was perfect. Thank you for the contribution, for the examples which show that women in Poland do not fit into the stereotypes that you presented. And I would like to call the next speaker, Shule Bayrak from Turkey. Yeah, thank you very much.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shule Bayrak. I'm from Turkey, and I'm second-year student in International Relations. And happy International Women's Day, beautiful ladies who are sitting in front of me, and you too also. Let me start my speech. It will be so small in comparison with them. And first of all, we cannot discriminate women as their appearance, public status, or culture. The truth is, all women are equal. But the thing that is, if we try to tell all women in 5 minutes, I think it's not possible. It takes, to understand women takes our life. I'm sure about that. And that's why today I'm going to talk about mother's perspective of my country. And I think it's not different from yours. And as we know that being mother is a big part of women's life. And we are perfectly sure that true power is behind motherhood. Mothers are superheroes, hospitals, the best 5-star restaurant in our life. Mothers have the most challenging and most rewarding job in the world. This is the ultimate full-time job from the first child, then mothers die. You see, once a mother, always a mother. What other jobs offers that kind of deal. No one single job or career can do that. People who think that the workforce is the most challenging or difficult, they should try being a mother. Only a mother can handle the children, feeding them, giving them naps, cleaning up their messes, teaching them how to read, write, and other skills. Let me tell a little story to you. There was a woman who didn't know what to do with her life. She thought about being a writer and many books she could write and how she would help mankind. Then she thought she would like to be a farmer and how she would be able to end world hunger. Then she thought about being an architect and how she would create wonderful and beautiful buildings to be adorned for generations to come. Then she had another idea. If she became a mother, she could teach her children to be writers, farmers, architects, and the many other things to help and improve the way people live. You see, to be a mother is a very important role. You help others decide what they want to do, and you directly influence their young and sensitive lives. To be a mother means greatest and commitment and sacrifice. And I say this here that a mother is the greatest and noblest thing that any woman can do. If it weren't for your mothers, you would not be here right now. And lastly, let me explain my religion perspective to mother. The treatment of women in general, and especially high position mothers hold in Islam. Amongst the clearest example of Islam honoring women is the great status of the mother. And it especially emphasizes kindness, respect, and obedience to parents. And Islam has effectively placed the ultimate reward for human beings in their devotion to their mothers. And we have an idiom, and I try to translate it in English for you, and paradise is under the mother's feet. What can be greater evidence of honoring women than this? Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much for this contribution. Thank you for describing the role of a mother, like one of the most important roles in the world. That's true. The next speaker will be Lilia Rusanova from Russia. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. Here I'm presenting all Russian women. And thank you for all beautiful roses, by the way. It's nice. March 8 is Women's Day in Russia. Many men woke up early and going out to buy flowers to their lovely ladies. Sorry. It's traditional for men to give flowers or small presents not only just to their wives, but also to their mothers, grandmothers, and daughters. March 8 is an official holiday when women receive more compliments than even on their birthdays. Working women in Europe have marked this day since the earliest 20th century to highlight the solidarity in a fight for equal economic and political rights with men. USSR followed the example of other countries and also began to celebrate women's contribution to society. So International Women's Day starts in Soviet Union from 1917, but until year 1965 it was an official holiday. This is significant because from those days from those days, it's changed female role in society. And right now we can see just show this one. This one? Yeah. Like it was on old postcards when it was in the Soviet Union, or even in the most popular building in Russia, they put their ideal Soviet woman. And me and my colleagues from my group, we made a kind of video to ask foreigner students from our university what they think about Russian women or girls. Thank you so much for your intention. Sorry, I was a little bit nervous. I don't know why. Usually I'm not. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the speech and for the illustration, for the lovely pictures. The next speaker will be Rajiv Vish from India. Thank you. Yeah. First time a man speaking about women. Okay.
Yeah. Good afternoon, ladies and all my dear friends. I am proud and happy that I am representing Indian women. And before I start, I would like to tell what I think about women. Women are the best creature created by God. They are beautiful, loving, caring, faithful, sometimes demanding, and naughty. But they deserve it. Because behind every successful man, there is a woman. I know many boys might not be agreeing with my statement, but it is a truth. I'm here not to talk about the famous Indian women, nor what they have achieved, nor what people think about them. These are all available on internet, so you can use that. I'm here to tell a real journey of an Indian woman since birth or even before the birth till her death. If I have to define an Indian woman in one word, it will be sacrifice. So let's start the journey of an Indian woman. There are many girls who sacrifice their life before coming to the world. I mean, because of technology, that is abortion. In India, people, they don't want a girl child. Many think that girl child is not an asset, it's a liability for us. The girls start sacrificing since they are small. In India, girls sacrifice the chocolates, the toys for the elder brother or for the younger brother because they think that there are less respect in the house. The parents give lots of love to the son as compared to the daughters. And to just see a smile on the face of the parent, they sacrifice their love without thinking. For example, in this picture you can see that there are two lovers and happy parents. But the lovers are not happy as the girl sacrifices her love only to see the smile on the face of the parents. Then in-laws. After this girl are married, they have to face the burden of their loss. The in-laws family, they give all the desire, the compassion, their will, and they sacrifice everything and they just be a housewife. This is not with every girl, but it is the truth that happens with most of the girls in India. Without even complaining, they sacrifice their youth for their husband and children to just keep them happy. By the time they come to know that they are happy, her life ends. She sacrificed her life just by sharing love, compromising, making choices, and sacrificing. I would like to dedicate this presentation to my mom, my sister, and my friend Dimple Bharadwaj. And before I end my speech, I will also like to give a message to everyone. Respect every girl in your life. You will never know what she has sacrificed for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the moving presentation this time. I suppose with every such presentation and with every word like this, we're coming closer to a better situation in the world and more even conditions for men and women. Thank you very much. And the next person to speak will be Yulia Tymoshenko.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful holiday gathered us today, and it's Women's Day. I think that today is the most right moment to talk about the women. And as I'm from Ukraine, I will tell and show you some futures of Ukrainian women. So let's show you national clothes of Ukrainian women. Oh, excuse me. Looking on this picture, you can see that Ukrainian women like handwork because everything they made personally. A nice design of their suits tells us about creative nature and good taste. Ukrainian women, extremely beautiful women. They are smart, honest, the best wives and mothers. And it's not only my opinion, because people from ancient time know about this. But times goes and women change. They are not an exception. And today it's too difficult to find in Ukraine some woman which will just sit at home, cook, pick up children and wait for her husband. Nowadays, Ukrainian women are very busy. They work hard and sometimes more than Ukrainian men. Some of them have, for example, 2 and sometimes even 3 jobs, and at the same time they still be careful and loving wives. Ukrainian women, being even too busy, don't forget about their look. You will never meet some other women which will choose so carefully their clothes and cosmetics like Ukrainian women. And for example, having in a wallet only $100, they can look like $1 million. But what men thinks about Ukrainian women? The most of Western men think that Ukrainian women are the most tender, honest, hardworking and caring women. They think that they are perfect mothers and wives. But what Ukrainian men think about their women? Do they think by the same way like Western men? Are the Ukrainian women the best for them? Yes, Ukrainian men have quite good opinion about their women. They think that they are the most kind and nice. But there is one problem. Sometimes Ukrainian men just don't appreciate what they have and don't provide enough good for their women. So words are words, but let's see some examples of Ukrainian women. The first one is Yulia Tymoshenko, the leader of the party Motherland and the bloc of Yulia Tymoshenko, the second largest leader of the Orange Revolution in 2004. According to Forbes, she is the 3rd woman on influence of the world in 2005. In the presidential election of 2010, she had 45% of votes, only 3% less than winner. The second one is Jana Cova. She is a Ukrainian swimmer, which won 5 Olympic medals, including 4 gold, participated in 3 Summer Olympics. The next is Lilia Podkopayeva. She is gymnast, honored master of sports of Ukraine, judge of international category, the winner of the European Cup, 45 gold, 21 silver, and 14 bronze medals. A world champion in gymnastics and European champion. The next one is Ruslana. She is Ukrainian singer, songwriter, and producer. Winner of the Eurovision Song Contest in 2004. People's Artist of Ukraine. The next one is Ani Lorak, a popular Ukrainian pop singer. Honored Artist of Ukraine, People's Artist of Ukraine, which finished second in the Eurovision Song Contest in 2008. And of course, it's only beginning of the list. I think that looking on these women, we can courageously say it's not enough to mark all their achievements. So, just happy Women's Day, dear women. Be so always, and thank you for your time and attention.
Thank you very much. Thank you for giving us a picture of a Ukrainian woman and some examples that we haven't heard of, maybe, or we have heard, but we're not sure who they were. Thank you. And the next speaker will be Thao Nguyen from Vietnam.
Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to say Happy International Women's Day to all ladies here. I wish you successful and day by day getting more beautiful. So before I start, I just want to ask you one thing. Today is International Women's Day, as we all know. So as all the gentlemen here this morning, when you wake up, have you done your job? I mean, have you picked up your phone and called the most important woman in your life? Or let me ask the second question. Have you ever wondering why we have International Women's Day? Yeah, because most of my friends in my country, they often ask me. And there was one time my teacher was answering like this. Per a year, we have 365 days per year, and we just only have one Women's Day. So it means that the rest 364 days is International Men's Day. Yeah, I think it's true. On Women's Day, the son, the husband wake up early, make some breakfast, simple breakfast, and the mother, the sister in that house wake up and say, "Come on, thank you so much, I love you." And how about the men? The rest 364 days, you wake up and you're asking your mom, "Mommy, where's my breakfast?" "Mommy, where's my clothes? Mommy, where's my bag?" Yeah, I think that is worth to think about. So now I'm starting with my speech. We are living in the technology time, so it means that, you know, we invent more technology to help our housework. Like we have a washing machine, we have dishwasher. But is it really that the job of a woman is getting lesser? No, I don't think so. As a man, women also have to work 8 hours per a day. Then when we come home, we also have to worry what we gonna cook for our family today. How will we arrange the time to clean the house or something like that. And the most important job of a woman is, as English people, they often say that the man can build a house, but just only women can make it become a home. And you know, as far as all the speakers here already saying about the most special thing that belong to the woman in their country. So I just want to add a few little detail about Vietnamese mother. I can be sure with you that now you can go around the street, stop some Vietnamese person, ask them, when you was a kid until now, do you remember your mother lullaby? Yes, the lullaby is the most impressive thing, and I'm sure that when we grow up, we never ever cannot forget our mother or grandmother lullaby. It's not just only a song to sing for you to go to sleep, but it's like the first lesson of your life. It's teaching you how to love people. It's teaching you how to love your country. It's teaching you how to love the sky. It's teaching us how to love the ground, the place that we was born. The lullaby is the most important thing in our life. Maybe we can have so many songs, but you know, a mother is a very, very intelligent woman. They always invent their own lullaby. So it's really, really hard to find a same lullaby in Vietnamese. So now let me ask you, nowadays we are fighting, we are arguing, we are discussing about that we should just only work for 8 hours per day. And I think it's true, especially for myself. If now you're saying that tomorrow I will have lecture for 8 hours, continue during 8 hours without break time, then I'm gonna say no, I cannot do it. But you know, remember your mom. She did a very, very good job through 6,720 hours without any minute or second for break time. She carried you with her for 9 months, 10 days. Every single minute, every single second, she's protecting you without any complaining. So, as I say, being a mother is not just only finish the job for 6,720 hours, but she's the best teacher that you have got. She teach you how to talk, she teach you how to understanding. She is the best doctor that will always stay next to your bed when you are sick. She is the perfect architect. So the most successful thing that she have created is you when you are sitting here. And she's also the best advisor. You can call her anytime, any minute, and even at 12 o'clock, and say, Mommy, I need you, I need your help. And she will say, okay, I'll speak with me without any complaining. Is there any person can do like that for you? So before I would like to finish my speech, I just want to read for you a story that I read lately. And there was a story about a baby. Before that baby come to this world, he was staying in the heaven with God, and he was asking, how can I survive when I come to that world when I'm still so small like this? And God smiled with him, and he said that, you know, I already chose for you an angel, and that angel will wait for you, take care of you, protect you there, and that angel is waiting for you. And the baby kept asking, but you know, I'm just a baby, I just want to sing, I just want to laugh, I don't want to do anything else. And God smiled with him. Sure, that angel will laugh with you, that angel will smile with you, that angel will sing with you, that angel will give you love, that angel will make you happy. And then the baby kept asking, but how can I understand that angel when she's speaking the language that I haven't learned about it? And God continued to answer him, she will speak with you by the sweetest language. And the most beautiful thing that even maybe you haven't heard, but by the angel patient but careful, the angel will teach you how to speak and understand that. And the baby keeps wondering, but I have heard that the world is full of bad things. So how can I be there? I'm so scared. And God said to him, you know, that angel will protect you. She will do all her best. Even that angel have to sacrifice the angel's life. And the baby was so sad, and he said that, you know, if I come to the world, it means that I cannot be able to see you every day, I cannot be able to talk with you every day. And God smiled with him and say that, don't worry, you know, your angel will be with you. The angel will teach you about me, will talk with you about me, and will tell you that I'm always with you. And so the last minute is coming. In the world, they are waiting for that baby. And the last question, the baby said, okay, now I have to leave, so can you please tell me my angel name? And God said, you know, the name is not important. You just simplify call her mom. So on behalf of I would love to send it to my mom, to your mom, to all the mother all around over this world. Thank you for giving us the birthday. Okay, thank you for coming, and again, Happy Women's Day.
Thank you very much. It seems many people have been moved. Thank you. Thank you for the moving speech. Thank you all the speakers, all the participants, everybody who contributed to this meeting, and thank you for so many beautiful but also very important, sometimes difficult words about women, about mothers, and the role of women in today's world. I would like to invite Mr. Hamisim Bogo, the co-director of Intercultural and Social Network Club, to close the meeting with final remarks.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where to start because a lot has been said from almost the whole continent. A lot of appreciation, a lot of emotion, a lot of feelings, and a lot of discrimination. I mean, describing how a woman is. I'm here to say something of only 6 letters. That's why I was brought here. By the way, I stand here on the behalf of ISC. But before I say that word, which contains only 6 alphabetical letters, I want to say something. Well, we have heard about Russian way of appreciation. That's in Russia, they give ladies flowers. So all the people who are from Russia, I'm giving you flowers. In Islam, which was Turkey, we have heard that our paradise is in beneath of our mother's feet. That shows how important a mom is. Thank you, sister. In India, basically it was how can a woman be sacrificing her entire life in this world? So thank you again for sacrificing your life in the world. Ukraine, she spoke of how Ukrainian women speak little. Thank you for being that, because that's the best thing a woman can be. Vietnamese, she spoke of 2 things. First, she told us how unfair are we as the world, because we only offer them 1 day. But I just want to tell her, we appreciate, that's why we give you the day. She also described a mother, a woman, as an angel. Now I'm going to speak about a woman. When you combine all of this, all of the speeches, all of the way people show and express their feelings toward their mothers and toward the women, I get one word. You are the world. Thank you for being the world. Thank you very much. Thank you again. I appreciate and I know your value, and we all know. Thank you.
So thank you again for coming, for speaking. Thank you for being with us. And once again, Happy Women's Day to everyone. Thank you.